Welcome back. 5-minute chunks to change your marriage. We're going to give you, please take out your pen and your notebook if you've got a pen and a notebook. We're going to be looking at a couple have a conversation. And as you look at this couple having this conversation, I would like you to see if you're just observing what you notice happening between them. Not even so much the topic, but I want you to look at what's happening between them. And I want to see if you can catch what I want to be able to share. And what I'm going to share is going to be something that you can put into small conversations in your marriage that will make a big, big, big difference, especially if you realize how powerful they are. So we're ready to watch?
We're ready to watch.
So get ready. See if you can catch. What do you notice about how this interaction is going? And here we go. Let's watch. So yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. So what happens is, so the fight breaks out in the classroom. I'm standing there trying to figure out exactly what's going on. I'm trying to figure out, wait, who's fighting? What's fighting? I just see a bunch of kids all jumbled together. And sure enough, there he was. He was right in the middle. That same kid that always causes the issue from before is doing the same thing. It was crazy.
Oh, wow. So that must have been crazy.
It was crazy. It was nuts. Look, and he had a fight. That same kid had a fight in Mr. Banter's room and did the same thing. And then here's the thing, the kicker. Then they get it on me. They get on me like, oh, it's your classroom management that's going on again.
Oh, wow. So how'd you feel about that?
I was annoyed, of course. I was absolutely annoyed. Because like that school, they just always, it seems like the wilder the kids, the more accountable they do to us. You know? So it was rough. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Wow. How you feeling now?
Oh, no, I'm good now. Now I'm good. As long as I'm home, I told them, I did my thing. I filled out all my reports. So I'm good. Everything is there.
I know you're glad that day is over.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. But I don't know how much longer. I can't wait till summer. This is just, I just can't wait till summer.
4 more weeks.
You said what?
4 more weeks, babe. 4 more.
4 more weeks.
4 more weeks.
4 more. We got to give the 4. Oh yeah. Wow. So what we doing tonight? Wow, that was a really beautiful woman in that video. Wow, that was good. So here's some things. 4 things I want to highlight, and that you notice that happened in a very small snippet. I want to see what you saw in that conversation. One of them was shared humor. You notice that 4 more weeks, babe. 4 more weeks. That was the kind of little thing to make it fun, a little light, a little hopeful, to lighten that mood a little bit. And, so there was a little bit of shared humor in there, even though that was a tough, he was just venting. That I used to be a teacher, so that was a real vent for many years. He was just kind of venting. What else did you see?
Affection.
Talk to me about you see affection. How did you show affection?
When you were sharing, I said, how are you feeling right now?
Yeah.
So I was trying to show you that I'm trying to put myself in your position and let you talk about how you feel.
Yeah, there was the empathy. There was the empathy. Yeah, it was a share. It was affection and empathy were being showed. I noticed you mirrored even my facial expressions. Mm-hmm. You doing what you're doing right now.
I try to let you know that I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
You let your spouse know that you're there with you. There with you. Literally, you nodding your head. You humming, saying, you like the little things that let me know that you're picking up what I'm saying. I also noticed that, and again, with empathy, you were actually, the facial expressions I made, your face changed. You weren't just looking at me like this. You were actually responding as my face, and like you're doing right now. You were nodding your head.
I was trying to respond.
Yep. And look, that seems like, everybody knows that. But a lot of times when we're distracted, worried about things, our mind is wandering, we leave those things out. It makes a big difference to be able to have in your marriage a sense of shared humor, appropriate at times to lighten things up, affection, and empathy. I like to call it shea butter, right? SHEA. Acronyms are great. Shared humor, affection, and empathy. Imitate those things that can communicate that in the middle of a talk. Let me know if it makes a difference for you. It makes a big difference in 5 minutes. And
this has been great.
this has been great.